Bonjour class, how's it going, French 3? Welcome to our next video lesson. We are now on part 2 of Unité 6. So get your textbooks ready and let's do some French. We are starting actually on page 230, but of course for this week's lesson you'll also be using the vocabulary from the previous page. Oh wait, that's on page 230. We're starting on page 240. So between pages 230 and 240, that's where you want to refer to for your vocabulary. Let's take a look at this. Service à l'hôtel, different services that you can find at the hotel. So we start off with le garçon, which is the boy, but in this case it means the bellboy or the bellhop, someone who helps you with your baggage. Pouvez-vous monter mes bagages? Bring them up. Pouvez-vous descendre mes bagages? Bring them on down. La femme de chambre is the maid, and these are some different things that the maid can help you find. Une couverture, un drap, un oreiller, une serviette, un porte-manteau, et un cintre. Different things you might ask for to have in your room. Pouvez-vous mettre le chauffage? Maybe you're having a problem, the room is too warm, or maybe it's not warm, it's not cold enough. Pouvez-vous augmenter la climatisation? Ou baisser le chauffage, turn the heat down, or baisser l'air conditionné, just like the bass because it drops. À la réceptionniste, you might want to ask for some things if you're going to be going around town or if you want to order room service. Pouvez-vous me servir le petit déjeuner dans la chambre? Pouvez-vous m'appeler un taxi? Okay, you're a taxi. These are the jokes. That's all I got, you guys. Au standard, the person you would call from your hotel phone. Pouvez-vous me réveiller à 6h30? Get a little wake-up call so you don't miss your next destination. Et à la gérante, oh, if you need to speak to the manager, this is the person. Pouvez-vous préparer ma note, s'il vous plaît? Je voudrais parler à la gérante. So use those vocabulary words along with the stuff from page 230 to do this week's activity, which is a video scene. Except I can't show you the video here. There's like some copyright issues and stuff. So what I'm going to do instead, not as much fun, but still effective. Here's the script for the video. It's the famille Pascalier, or Pasquier. I always spell their name wrong. La famille Pasquier ont décidé de passer une semaine de juillet à la campagne. Monsieur Pasquier cherche un hôtel dans le guide Michelin. So, this family, they have decided to spend a week in the countryside, and Monsieur Pasquier is looking through the guide Michelin, which at the time that this video scene was made, it was a book. Now you would go online and you would look to see what different hotels are available. But he's actually looking in a physical book in the video. Crazy, right? To find out what different amenities the hotel has, what it's like. So here's a little family discussion. You don't have to translate this word for word, but it is a good idea for you to print this off, or if you don't have access to a printer, make some notes to yourself on a separate sheet of paper. Where are the vocabulary words in here? Not just from this week, but from last week. So pages 230, 231, and then this week's stuff on page 240. Find those vocab words that you recognize first of all. The second thing to do when you're approaching a text like this is look for cognates. I mean, obviously we have hotel, we have confortable, télévision, piscine, you already know. So look for those things that you know, and then see if you can figure out what they're talking about. The first scene is the family sitting down to talk about what kind of hotel they're going to reserve. The second scene, right here, nous sommes le 16 juillet, les Pasquiers viennent d'arriver à l'Auberge du Soleil. Here's where the family arrives. There is a small problem, both with their reservation and with the rooms. So check that out, read through, and then see what happens between Nicolas and Mélanie. It does go on to a second page where one of them is happy with their room and the other one is not. Typical sibling rivalry in this one. And you remember Nicolas and Mélanie from some earlier videos, so you know how that's all going to go. Once you've read through and annotated and sort of summarized, again, not asking you to do a full translation, but figure out what's happening in this video scene, then you can answer the questions. And this will be posted on Google Classroom. It's very simple. The first part just asks you, look at the descriptions. Les phrases ci-dessous décrivent la chambre de Mélanie, celle de Nicolas. And do these phrases describe the room that Melanie gets? Or do they describe the room that Nicolas gets? Or does it describe both? Because their rooms, of course, being at a hotel, do have some similarities. So just copy these phrases down under la chambre de Mélanie, la chambre de Nicolas. And if it's both, just write it right in the middle. For the next one, these are yes or no questions. Oui ou non. Still write them in French. Make an effort, right? Est-ce que l'hôtel est confortable? One of these people is going to say oui, and one of these people is going to say no. So that's what you want to write down. And I think for each one, there's a oui and there's a no, and you have to decide which is which based on the video script. And the last one's a little thing for you to figure out. I'm not going to tell you the answer, but I bet you can figure it out. Quand Mélanie demande de rester dans la chambre dans l'hôtel, Nicolas se plaint, c'est toujours moi qui perds dans ces situations. C'est pas juste. The question is, qu'est-ce que c'est pas juste veut dire en anglais? What does that expression mean in English? I bet you can figure it out, maybe even right now. That is it for this week. Short and sweet and to the point, some more hotel vocabulary, and a cute little video scene for you to summarize. Don't get all wrapped up in the translation. Just see if you can figure it out. Happy to see you guys and chat with you again. Keep up the good work in all your classes. We are halfway through, if not more, so it's going to go by fast. À bientôt. Au revoir.